Alex here, and I'm excited to bring an amazing training for you guys today. If you're wanting to generate an income online, a full-time income from home, and to be able to quit your 9 to 5, then I've got something amazing coming for you. And before we get into it, I've got some slides right here, right? And I'm going to teach you how to make your first 100K with digital marketing and quit your 9 to 5 job. So if you guys are coming in and you're already on here, let me know if you're excited to learn about this. If you want to learn them, just type X in the comments, and that'll let me know that you guys want to learn them. So we've got Silver Mornings, but I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Silver Mornings, Papillion, Texas, USA, and you're awesome. So let's get into it. So I'm going to share a little bit about my story first, all right? And here's a little bit about my story. That's my wife there, my daughter. That's me speaking on stage at a marketing event a few years ago. I haven't actually updated it to the new one. But let me get into it. So, I got started with this whole digital online marketing, online business thing 11 years ago. And what appealed to me, when I first got started, it was actually, some of you guys might be familiar. I don't do this anymore, but it was a network marketing company, network marketing, MLM. And it was based online, but it was still, network marketing. And what appealed to me was, at the time I've got a slide missing, but at the time, I was working in an office. I was an office worker, frustrated and underpaid in that role that I did. You guys might know, right? When you're in debt. I was in $50,000 debt. I was just feeling stuck in life, working that unfulfilling job. And I wanted so much more, but I just felt like there was no other options. And I wanted out of that. And I'm not going to mention the network marketing name. Sorry there. It's just not something I want to go to. But that was 11 years ago, guys, 11 years ago, over that. But what appealed to me at the time was that I like the idea of making money from home. I didn't know you could make money on the internet. So, I love the idea. Most importantly as well is I didn't have kids. I didn't have a wife or family at the time. And, I wanted to be able to do something from home as well, so that one day when I had kids, I could be home around them and not go to a 9 to 5. Because when I was a kid, my dad wasn't around much. He had a job, then he came home, and then he had a church, and then he would go, a second job. And, I didn't get much time with my dad. So I wanted to be able to, have that for my kids. So, I ended up joining this company, and 6 months in, it took me time. It took me 6 months, after some trial and error and challenges, and I'll talk more about the challenges that I had in that company as well. But I made my first $900 commission 6 months in, and for me that was life-changing, because I'd never made money on the internet, and to make $900 was wow. I realized you can make money on the internet, and this is way before COVID times, right? Not many people knew that you could do that. So anyway, 2 years in, I went on to have $10,000 to $20,000 months, because of the person I became, to just learning new skills, and being in online business. I attracted my wife, I started a family, and we were able to travel the world as a family as well, which was pretty cool. And that photo there is actually me and my wife and our daughter when she was, I think, 18 months or so. We went on an Eastern Mediterranean cruise, and that was amazing. We did a few cruises. We traveled so many countries, and within 3 years of that, I could have done it a lot sooner, right? But within 3 years, I ended up firing my boss, and I never worked another 9 to 5 again, ever. So this is since about 2014, right? So in full-time online, never been, gone back to a job, anything like that. But here's the thing. It wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, okay? I had many challenges, and those challenges were in network marketing, all right? And don't get me wrong, if you guys do network marketing, I still think it's a, good industry. There is challenges there though, and these were some of those challenges, all right? So 4 years in, I wasn't enjoying that business anymore. And I'm sharing this because I want you guys to not make the same mistakes that I made. And I want you guys to get a better understanding as to what's out there, and so you guys can make the best decision as to what you want to do. So I wasn't enjoying that business anymore about 4 years in, right? Because what they did is they taught us to run like spammy work from home ads, things that you guys might have seen, things like make money online, make, $5,000 per sale, right? Make a full-time income in part-time hours, right? Like just, like very spammy stuff, not really marked, there's no connection in it. And I would post those spammy ads in Facebook groups, on Craigslist, even running on Facebook ads. And at one point that didn't work anymore. You would get your ad accounts shut down. It was so challenging. I even started putting out bandit signs, which the company taught. You guys might know what bandit signs are. Those are bandit signs there, right? So basically street signs that say, earn $5,000 per week, work part-time, and fire your boss, stuff like that. Signs that I would put on freeway entries, annexes. I got 300 signs made. And like literally I'd be running around. My wife was 9 months pregnant at the time, and I'd be like looking around, making sure that cops weren't going to get me, because I'm putting out littering the streets with signs, right? And I would get abusive phone calls because my phone number and website was on there. So I'd get abusive phone calls because of these signs that I had. Like, I'm telling you, people just don't understand that stuff, right? I even had to do tons of phone calls for that business, because we've got 80 people here on Instagram right now. Can you imagine if you had to call 80 people every day on the phone to sell something, right? That's what I do. And I was spending up to 6 hours a day on the phone talking to mostly uninterested people, and getting rejected on a daily basis. And I did it because it made money, but the struggle sucked, right? Having to do the phone calls. And, when I ran into challenges, there was no one there to help, right? In fact, like 4 years into that business, it was just a bit longer than that, but I didn't even feel confident in my skills. I didn't feel confident in marketing at all. And you would expect to be somewhat confident, right? But I didn't. And there was no one there to help, right? There was no one there to guide me, to coach me when I needed to take my business to the next level, and when I had all these challenges. And, that's saying that a lot of what they taught wasn't even real skill sets, right? It was very, gimmicky tactics. If you guys have been in network marketing, you might know, right? You might experience that. So that's where I started looking for education outside that company. I decided, why not look for marketing education from top leaders in the industry, right? And then I started learning more about marketing, and I was like, wow, what I'm learning now is actually digital marketing. It's actually developing real transferable skill sets that will pay you for the rest of your life. And I'm going to share some of those skills with you today on this training, right? So, I started learning digital marketing and implementing that into that business. And because it's a network marketing company, they don't like you going outside what they do. Like if it's one that does friends and family, if you start doing, social media marketing, digital marketing, I've had a lot of friends that have got kicked out of those companies and lost their entire businesses and income. So after a lot of those challenges, I decided to change to something that was a lot more like actual digital marketing based. And that's when, right, in 2000, I don't know if you guys can see it, in 2018, I decided to let network marketing go and just focus on digital marketing full time, which is what I'm going to share with you guys today. And when I got into that, I was blown away because, I learned, again, real skills through digital marketing, skills that will pay me for the rest of my life because I actually have those skills. I had no restrictions in what I did. With that other company, I wanted to, I had my own coaching program, my own courses. They didn't like that at all. But now I had no restrictions. I could promote whatever I want. I could create my own courses if I wanted to, which I don't recommend, by the way, for people that are new. It's very complex to create your own courses or have a coaching program. I found real coaching and support, right? People I could connect with, people that could mentor me, people could give me advice, actually look at what I was doing so that I could improve and get better. And today, I've made multiple six figures online in multiple industries. So in network marketing, affiliate marketing, my own courses, and coaching, right? And I'm a award-winning digital marketer. So for example, if you see, I'm going to try to move this here. If you see that award there, and yep, you can see it everywhere. That award is for making $100,000 with a digital marketing company promoting their products, right? And I've done that multiple times with multiple products, which, I'm going to get into sharing with you some of those skill sets in this training. Someone says, can I do what you're teaching while under 18? Yes, you can. Absolutely. It depends on what products and, what you do. Generally, I've known people that, their parents will sign up for a course or a business or just something, and then it'll be under their parents' name, but then someone under 18 can actually, put that into place, which my daughter is 9, and next year she's going to start her own YouTube channel and, start making her own income. And we'll help her with that. So back to my story. And then finally, the biggest thing about, what I've learned is I built a solid lifelong skill set, right? And this is the thing. There's a lot of things out there that are very gimmicky, that are very rich quick stuff. And you don't learn skills, right? If something happens to a company, gets shut down, or the product you're promoting no longer exists, you have to start from scratch, right? Because you never had any skill sets. And developing skills, real skills, that is the key to being able to make money for the rest of your life and literally never worry about money again. So for me, I'm never going to worry about money again, because no matter what happens in the economy, to companies, to industries, to products, I'm always going to be able to make money because I've got those skills, and my family will always be secure for the rest, for the rest of our lives, because, my kids are also learning this, right? And I'm not going to have to be at the mercy of a 9-to-5 and a boss. So that's a bit about my story. I would love to know who got some value from that before I move on to the next step, and who relates. Who relates to, going to a 9-to-5 and just being chained to your desk and just dreaming for more and not knowing, what options are out there. So I'm going to share those options with you today. But if you relate, let me know, or just type X in the comments. That'll let me know that you guys relate. And Silver Mornings, I love to know what your name is so I can refer to your name. So it says, nice feeling to have. Yeah, it is to, not worry about money again. So someone goes, oh yeah, that's Iris, 100% relates. Awesome. Good to see you, Iris. You made it on IG. All right. So some people want to learn how to market their clothes brand better. All right. Some of what I'll share today will help you with that. And if you guys don't have anything to sell or promote online, totally cool, right? Because I actually don't even recommend for people to create their own products online in the beginning. It's too complex. I've done it, and I'm going to share with you guys the easiest way to get started with digital marketing. Now, this is I spent time creating slides because I was like, I wanted this to be massive value. So this is Monica. Awesome, Monica. Good to know. Thank you for that. So here is my favorite slide. Blueberry says, actually, when you start digital marketing, was it hard at the beginning? No, but yes, okay, because it depends. With digital marketing, you can create your own products. And if you go down that route, it's very hard and technical because you got to do market research. Are people going to buy your products? Then you got to, figure out the knowledge that you're going to, and the stuff that you're going to sell, get it created or create it yourself. It's very, very complicated. But what I'm going to share with you now, it's the simplest way to get started. In fact, I'm going to share with you guys some results of some friends and people I've helped and people we work with that have created results. I'll share with you one now actually. So what I'm about to show you, this next slide, the next couple of slides, there's one girl called Sarah, and she started digital marketing, no experience. She was a grocery clerk or a checkout chick, depending on what you call it. No experience whatsoever. And she was in debt, just hardly getting by in life. And she started doing what I'm about to explain to you. And 3 months in, she's in the US, she made $100,000 3 months in. Now, some of you guys are going, what? That's not real. It is. And it could sound hypey, but here's the thing. I'm not saying that you guys are going to create that. I know a lot of people that have, but the thing is, most people that start a business online, they don't create it. And why? Because they don't take action, right? A lot of people will buy, like for me, when I started learning this, there was a $7 course that I bought to learn that. Now I do recommend and promote that course for people as well. And it's for beginners, but most people, they're like serious. And I'll show you the back office behind the scenes will buy something like a $7 course. And most people, they don't even go through it, right? The people that do go through that education and implement and take action, they're the ones that get results and are consistent. Yeah, so there you go, Monica. You said true, it really takes actions. That's what it does. So I'm not here to be like, hey guys, you guys are going to get rich, because you're not. It takes effort. It does take hard work in the beginning. And once you learn some skills, it's simple, right? You just do a bit of work. But is it hard? Absolutely not. Does it require work? Absolutely yes. You know, some people, they might take 6 months to make income. Some people 9 months. But heck, you know, what would you be doing in 9 months anyways if you don't do something for yourself? You're still working that 9 to 5 that you hate. So that's enough of that. Let's get into the next slide. So here is a question for you guys. Do you recognize these brands? All right. If you do, type X in the comments. I'd love to know. Do you recognize these brands? All right. Amazon, eBay, Target, Lululemon, right? A few more there. Let me know. Just type X if you recognize these brands. And let me ask you something. What do you think these brands have in common? And I'm going to break it down for you, but what do you think these brands, and there's on Facebook group, what do you think these brands have in common? Okay, so all these brands, and I couldn't fit more on the slide. I had to keep it simple. There's way more. All these brands want to, oh, there you go, someone works for them. Let me know what your username is. Mac Caesar. I guess your name's Mac. You know, which one do you work for, Mac? Let me know. But the question, what do you think all these brands have in common? They want to pay you, right? These brands want to pay you to promote their products, right? All of them, right? Like legit, anyone can promote their products, right? You don't have to apply, you know, at a job or anything like that. How does this work? How do they pay you? There is something called affiliate marketing. Right? Who has heard of affiliate marketing? Type X in the comments if you have. But affiliate marketing, I've got a definition here from Google, right? It's a marketing arrangement by which an online retailer pays a commission, right, to an external website or person for sales generated for its referrals. Affiliate marketing is basically where you promote other people's or other companies' products, and when a sale is made through your own efforts, you make a commission, right? So you make a percentage off the sale, right? And with affiliate marketing, it's very simple to do because you don't have to create your own products, all right? You don't have to do the customer service. And trust me, I've created my own products and I've done the customer service. It's, you know, it's very complex. It's extra effort, or you have to hire people. And you don't have to do the product fulfillment either. Like you don't have to ship products. You don't have to, you know, deliver any, I don't know, training, coaching, or anything like that. Are we capable of laundering this money? No, I do not recommend that. You know, you want to do things legally, guys, and you want to pay your taxes. Heck, if you're making $100,000 a year, you want to pay your taxes. Okay, I would never recommend anything illegal, please. All right, you want to protect yourself, you want to protect your family, and you want to protect your legacy, right? Because if you leave some money for generations to come, please don't do anything illegal. All right, so you don't have to create your own products, you don't have to do customer service, and you don't have to do any fulfillment. Now, someone asked, how much money can you make this? And I'm going to show you something. I have a website here because a lot of people are, you know, they want the truth, right? Like, how much money can you actually make as an affiliate marketer, right? And here I've got a slide. Oh, not a slide. This is a website from payscale.com. So it's a very credible website. Average affiliate marketer salary. And let me just get close, right? So I don't know if you can see that there. You can see that there. And, you know, like, you can go look for this on payscale.com. Just do a search on Google. Payscale, average affiliate marketer salary. And here it is. So the average salary is $54,123 a year. If someone can type that in, right? $54,000. Someone's like, how much do you have to invest? Nothing. If you want to do affiliate marketing, there's literally nothing to invest. There is some education I recommend, which I went through. It's literally like $7. And I'll, you know, get more into that later. If you guys want to know about that, just feel free to comment that you want the training and I'll send it to you. I've got a free training as well, by the way, that explains this process. But anyways, $54,000 a year. But it's not just that, okay? The range is, and it's here, it's very small, okay? But there it is. The base salary ranges from $40,000 a year to $74,000 US per year. All right. So is this real? Absolutely. You can Google it, right? Average affiliate marketer salary. Francis is like, can you send me a video? Yeah, I'll share that in a second. Actually, you know what? If you guys want that video, there it is. joinalexford.com. And just write that down and you can watch that after this training. So we got a lot more to cover here, and this is going to give you even more insight into how all of this works. But back to, the salary. Yeah, you can Google that. Now, can we market in the porn industry? So you know what? That reminds me of something. Here's a funny story. In 2015, I coached someone that had an e-commerce business, right? And that was the first time I ever coached someone. And it wasn't in the porn industry. But then they came, it was for 3 months. And then 9 months later, she came back. Her name's Stacy, and she's actually in Texas. Houston, Texas, I think. And she came back and she's like, Alex, thank you so much for the coaching. It's like, I changed my business model, implemented what you learned in the, adult industry, selling SEX toys. I'm not going to say the name because I'm not sure if that would get banned here. And she had crossed $1 million US selling, SEX toys, which, that blew me away. So anyways, can it be done? I don't know if there is affiliate marketing. Yes, that's it, guys. Thanks. joinalexford.com for the free training. And I'll share more about that in a sec as well. But it's possible, maybe Google, PORN. I'm not going to say that industry affiliate program. You might find stuff. But anyways, let's get into it. Who wants to know how affiliate marketing actually works now that you know what it is? So I'm going to share, and I was up a bit late last night creating this, this image thing, right? Like this thing. Type X in the comments if you actually want to know what is this. All right. So here it is. Hey, Sam, good to see you on here, brother. Familiar face. So here it is. How affiliate marketing works. So what you do is you first join an affiliate program, right? When you join an affiliate program, it's free to do with most affiliate programs, 99% of them. When you join an affiliate program, right, they've got products. An affiliate program just means a company sells products and you can join to promote those products. Then when you join that program, you get your unique affiliate link. So every product has a unique link to be able to promote that. So when a sale is made through that link, you earn a percentage of that sale, all right? When you get that link, you post that link online. So it could be on social media, like, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, wherever. So you post or share that link online. Then when someone clicks your link, right? So when someone clicks your link, well, they will click a link. That's that step there. Then they buy from your link, whatever product that you're promoting it is, right? I already shared a lot of companies that do that. And when they buy from that link, you get paid. You get a commission, you get a percentage of the sale. It's as simple as that, right? You sign up for affiliate program, you get your link to promote that product, you share it online, and when someone buys, you get a percentage of that sale. All right? Does that make sense? Let me just type X in the comments if that makes sense. Let me know, but I'm going to dive even deeper into this, into actually how this works. Doesn't make sense for me just to give you this because that's just a little image. So let's get on to the next step. And I just closed my slides by accident here. So actually, before I get into that, some of you guys, I've already got some people asking, is it going to cost me any money? How much time is it going to take? So here is what you don't need, all right, when doing affiliate marketing. You do not need a lot of time, seriously, right? I work about 2 hours a day on income producing activities, the things that make me money every day, right? In the beginning, there's a little bit of setup, right? It might take you 408 OG, I'm not sure your name there. I'm going to share with you about the tools and the capital. You don't need any money. In fact, I'm sharing this now, right? So you don't need a lot of time, right? In the beginning, there's a bit of setup, might take you a week. it might take you 2 weeks, depending on what you're promoting, right? But once you're doing that, you can do it in 2 hours a day. In fact, for me, a lot of the time, I'm just doing it in my everyday life, right? Like if you guys look on my, profiles, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, sometimes I'm just recording videos in my everyday life and putting text over the video. Sometimes my wife records videos of me. This has started happening last week. Like, I was on the computer and she recorded a video. She goes, "Hey babe, I recorded a short, 5-second video, didn't even talk on it." And then I'm like, "Wow, you're doing my work for me." And I just put some text, posted it. Like, you can do it in the nooks and crannies of your day. So you don't need a lot of time. You can do it in your lunchtime hours at work. Whoop, and just turned off my iPad there. So let me bring that back up. So you do not need a lot of money, all right? You do not need a lot of money to get started. I mean, when I started doing this, I only, invested $7 in a course to learn all of this process, right? Which, if I will share with you guys if you want that. And but you need a lot of money. In fact, you don't have to spend any money if you don't want, right? Do I recommend investing? Generally, I do, because education helps you learn skills instead of trying to figure it out yourself and trial and error. Someone says, "Do you have 10 accounts?" No, I don't. By the way, before I continue with this, anyone that's watching, I only have one account on TikTok and Instagram. If there's additional accounts that are adding you, those are scammers, because I've been trying to control it, but Instagram and even TikTok does nothing about it at the moment. TikTok does a little bit more, I think. But there's a lot of people that will download my content illegally and create new accounts. And if you guys are getting other accounts adding you, check the username, right? There might be spelling errors. They might add an extra L on the live. They might add numbers at the end. If people are adding you, it's most likely scammers. And these people, they're messaging people, trying to get people to invest money in trading. I don't do any trading. In fact, check out my pinned post on my Instagram account so that you can learn more about these people and stay away from them. Right? I only have one account. They're not even going to go live. And for me, when people reach out to me, right, I respond with an audio message. And that also proves that it's me, right? So keep that in mind. So ClickBank, someone says, "James, yes, ClickBank is another option." So anyways, you don't need a lot of money, right? $0, heck, $7 would be enough to start learning this process. You don't need any experience, right? Literally no experience. I shared that story at the beginning of Sarah, who had no experience. She was a grocery clerk, checkout chick, and in 6 months, she made 100K with no experience. And then she said that now she had to figure out, why it was all working and develop those skill sets. So it's very simple to do. You don't have to create your own products. You don't need a product of your own, right? Again, you don't have to create any products. That's a complex process, right? Whether it's physical products or digital products, it takes a lot of time. You don't need a social following, right? Like, especially now, it's very easy to put some sort of promotional thing out there, a short video. You don't even have to show your face. You don't even have to talk if you don't want to, right? Do you need a phone or a laptop? You need a phone, right? In the beginning, you might need a computer if there's a bit of setup. It's easier on a computer. Some people have managed to make it work on an iPad. I just like iPads for simple things. But your everyday building your business, it's just a phone. I'm on a phone here. I'm in a Facebook group that I have, private, training Facebook group. You guys can join as well. I don't know how I could put the link on here. You don't need a social following, because literally I've had people put out one video, right? Short video, not even showing their face or talking, their first video on a new Instagram or TikTok account, and get 10,000 views within a few days, right? And people start buying products. So you don't need a social following. So good question. How do you get the right person to buy the affiliate link? It's all about the audience that you attract. I'll talk a little bit about that later because I just want to get through this. But yes, attracting the right person is very important. If you want to learn that, I've got that free training where you can actually learn more about this concept. And actually, I think I do cover, if you want to check out the other free training, it's called joinalexford.com. Someone could type it in, that'd be great. joinalexford.com. I'll share more about that though at the end. And the other thing, my favorite bit, is you do not need to chase friends and family. That's my favorite part. Because at one point I did that, and you just come across as a spammy, work from home, spammy sales, person. And, it turns people away. So this is not network marketing, right? This is not, that having to sell to friends and family sort of stuff. How long will it take before you can start earning? That's a great question. I'll answer that one quickly. So, I don't have an exact answer for that, for starters, all right? Because everyone's different. And for me, I'm always about transparency and honesty about how long does it take to start earning. So you know what? Honestly, a lot of people never make money at all. Do you know why? Because most people don't take any action at all, right? They might, I mentioned it before, they might buy, a course, $7 course, and not even start it, not even complete it. They might start researching it on online and trying to get more information, but they won't take action, right? It's all about taking action. Now, I've seen people make, like I mentioned, 100K in 3 months. Some people do it in 6 months, 9 months. Heck, even if it took you a year, why not? I mean, what are you going to be doing in a year anyway? Still working your 9 to 5? But it is possible to make it sooner. And I've seen a lot of people quit their jobs in 3 to 6 months because they took action and were consistent, right? So anyways, let's keep going. So who wants to know? Actually, I've got another website. And if you guys want to know, is this legit? Okay. Yeah. Monica says it depends on your efforts. Even Amazon has an affiliate program. So if you type into Google, right, Amazon affiliate program, it's called Associates Program, you'll get to this website. But here it says recommend products, earn commissions. Isn't that what I've been talking about, right? You recommend products and you earn commissions. Someone says, oh, I actually don't want to know if it's legit. Well, you might already know, but some people don't know, right? Oh, come on, iPad. Here we go. And this is how it works, right? You sign up for a program, you recommend products, and you earn. That's what I've been talking about. And with Amazon, right, you earn up to 10% of the sale that you make through promoting your affiliate link, right? It says it right there, right on their website, right? But here's the issue with with Amazon and some other affiliate programs. Think about this. If you sell a book that costs $30, right? Someone said, I notice you have an Australian accent. Yes, this can be done in the US, like heavily. Australia as well, UK, wherever you're at, it does work. But anyways, back to this. If you sell a $30 book and you make 10% on that book, how much are you gonna make? Someone let me know in the comments. Sorry for the maths. Sorry for having for making you try to use your brain. But how much are you gonna make 10% on a $30 book? $3, right? $3. Is that going to change your life? Yeah, there we go. Someone says domestic engineer chick, not sure your name there, but you're going to make $3. And that is not life changing, right? Even if you sold a $500 camera which takes more effort too, on Amazon, you're going to make $50. Like, can you imagine, like, what's your income goals? Like, what would you like to make per month? Feel free to comment it in the comments there. Something that would truly change your lives. For most people, it's about 10K, right? How many books, how many cameras would you have to sell every month to even get there? And you know what? This is called low ticket affiliate marketing. Okay, low ticket affiliate marketing, because you're selling low cost stuff. And I've done it, and it's hard. Okay, it's just, you make a little bit of money, it might be exciting, but as you keep going, you just realize I'm not getting anywhere, right? You're not making anything significant. And low ticket affiliate marketing is not what I recommend, all right? What I recommend is, I don't think I have it here in the slides, nope. What I recommend is something called high ticket affiliate marketing. So someone says, how will I get paid? Different companies pay differently. They might pay via PayPal, directly into your bank account. They might mail you a check. Right, there's lots of ways. They might have their own payment processor platform. So anyway, convincing people to buy. Princess problem is convincing people to buy. Here's the thing. If you try to convince people to buy, they're not going to buy, right? Because it's not about convincing people to buy. It's about helping people. I'm not going to get too much into it, but there's processes you have to learn to do it correctly. All right. So anyways, I'll get more into that maybe later. But anyway, so I don't recommend low ticket affiliate marketing because you're going to make $3 on a $30 sale. What I recommend is high ticket affiliate marketing. products that are much higher value, that cost more. You're gonna make, say, $1,000 US per sale, $2,000, $5,000 US per sale. Like if you're making $5,000 per sale, right? How many sales do you need to make per month to make 10K? 2, right? Even at 1,000, how many per month? 10. How much would you make if you sold 10 books? Right? 300, well no, not even 30 bucks. It's nothing. And you know what? It requires the same effort or less effort actually to sell higher ticket stuff, right? And for me, when it comes to high ticket stuff, I prefer digital products, right? Digital, not physical products, because there's a lot of complications with that and usually they're lower cost, but digital products. And what are digital products? Let me put it to you in the simplest way possible. So who remember, not all of you were probably, born then, but, back in 1995, I remember my dad, buying a computer, right? Back in those days, those big boxes, and he bought Windows 95 on a CD. Who remembers what CDs are? On a CD. And, you put that in a computer, you install Windows 95. Well, guess what that CD is? That was a digital product being bought, right? And who ended up making the most money back then, even to today? Right, the people that sell the hardware, the computers, or people that sold the digital products, the software. And that's why Bill Gates ended up becoming, the one of the richest people in the world, and he still is. I mean, not number one anymore, but he was one of the richest because he just did software, and they do hardware now as well. But it started with software, with digital products, and online you can do digital products as well. You can promote digital courses, right, and programs. Like I know people selling, relationship courses online that they never created, health courses like losing weight that they never created, even education on how to do this process of affiliate marketing, right, and digital marketing, right, selling that's kind of the niche that I'm in, help like in the wealth niche, specifically helping people to be able to, implement this process so that they can make, that replace their full-time job, from home online, right? So digital products are going to give you those higher commissions, the 1,000, 2,000, and that's why it's my favorite. And someone can make a purchase and instantly get access. They don't have to wait. You instantly make, the percentage of that sale, right? And you're getting paid within a few days, sometimes a week. All right. Someone says, how much does course cost? So I'm not trying to sell anything here, but if you want, there's a free training here, joinalexford.com. where I share more about this and how you can actually learn all this process, but I'm going to keep teaching you more here, all right? So digital products is my favorite. It's much simpler, it's much quicker, it's much more profitable, and it adds way more value for people, right? Like I've bought courses on parenting in the past, and you know what? Like everyone comments on how amazing our children are. Why? I know that like people think it's just luck, but it's because my wife and I, we invested in a digital course on education to improve our parenting, improve us. And as a result, our kids are amazing because of what we learn, right? People are investing in themselves all the time. So digital products will make you those high ticket commissions. But now let's go on to the next step. Hey, Ben, thank you, brother. All right. So who wants to know what it actually looks like? So when you're selling, especially digital products, which is what I recommend, who wants to actually see the process? Oh, there's a little tease. I'm about to explain that to you. Someone saying I'm typing this again because I asked at bedtime, can affiliate marketing be upscaled and do you recommend building an empire of this content? Absolutely. Affiliate marketing is great for beginners with the right products. I recommend digital products. It's more profitable. Can it be scaled? Can you grow it quickly? Absolutely. Right? So I mentioned Sarah who made 100K in 3 months. Again, not everyone's going to do that because most people don't take action. Right? Some people, aren't consistent, right? But the people that take action are. Now, I was at a mastermind, so at a marketing training event 3 weeks ago, and I trained on how to make a full-time income online using digital marketing. Other speakers were there. There was another girl, her name was M. She made 300K in 8 months, right? But she put in a lot of work. Right? And she worked really hard to make that happen. But heck, if you have to work hard to make that happen, it's worth it, right? But most people are not going to put in that effort, right? If it takes you a year to make that, a year and a half, even 2 years. It's totally worth it. I'm not here to be, to try to make people, I'm not here to try to give unrealistic expectations. So it's called fake action. That's amazing. Wow. I'm going to remember that. It's called fake action. And you just gave me a concept. Who said that? Precision Vision, and I guess that's New Jersey. What's your name, Precision Vision? I'd love to know, because you just gave me a piece of value that I love. And here, I'm going to say something here, right? Base of that. Fake action creates fake results, all right? Real badass hustle creates real badass results. That's a quotable. If someone could type that one, right? That'd be great in the comments, because I'm gonna go take that and I'm gonna put it on one of my stories or something. Thanks for that, Doug. Awesome, Doug. Cool, good to know your name there, brother. Thanks for that. All right, so let's get into this. Here is how it works, or what it looks like. Affiliate marketing. And I'm gonna explain it here, okay? So there's a few steps. So first, you have the promotional side of things, all right? So when you promote products, especially like digital products and all that, you'll start, and you know what? I'm gonna do the same thing I did before. It'll be easier to read. There we go. Thanks, Single Glow, for sharing my URL there. If people are putting it there. All right, that's it there. This is how it works. And then I'm going to show you real examples, like live examples of how this works. So promotional strategies happen on social media. That's what I recommend. There's other ways to do it. There's blogging. I don't recommend that because it's too technical. Article writing, Facebook paid advertising is very technical, and you require a budget. I don't recommend investing any money on paid advertising. You just don't have to these days, all right? So you could use Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You don't even have to show your face. I do, because it builds relationships with people. You don't have to, speak if you don't want to. There's simple ways to do that. And then when people go from those social media profiles, you're promoting a link, you're sending them to something called an affiliate funnel. It basically means an affiliate website. And this is what it looks like. So they'll go to a website where there's a page and people put in their name and their email address to request something for free. It could be a free video, it could be a free ebook, like just something for free. I'd love to know, has anyone seen this process? If you have, type X in the comments. Let me know. Maybe you've been through a process like that. Maybe you've been through one of my processes like that. Right? Maybe you're currently in one of those processes. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. Right? But when someone opts in, what happens is they're going to be taken to what's called a bridge page. And the bridge page is usually a page between your first website and the actual product website. That's why it's called a bridge. It bridges the gap, all right? And on that website, there's going to be a video of you, could be a video, where you're sharing your story and why you're recommending the product that they're about to see, right? It could be just text, doesn't have to be video. I see a lot of people using text. Right? I love video, right? Because video is great, but it's going to be uncomfortable in the beginning, but you do get better over time. But you can do video or text, right? And hey, look, this is Alex. You're about to see this great product on the next, page. It's going to help you to learn how to lose weight, to improve your relationships, to know how to be able to, make an income online, whatever it is. They watch that video and they click the button, and then they're going to be taken to this, basically the product page, right? Now, this is not created by you. These two steps here can be done simply with templates. You just import and add the video, drag and drop, super simple to do, right? There's no technical stuff, no programming. And then this sales page is usually provided by a company that they're the ones that have the product pages, right? And they have all the information on there. And then people will watch that video, learn about that product. Usually there's education in that product as well. And then they'll learn about whatever product they're buying. And then that's where they make a purchase. And when they decide to make a purchase, right? Not everyone makes the purchase, but a lot of people do as well, right? Automatically too. You don't have to be talking to people on the phone. And then what happens is when they buy, they make a purchase. And you make a percentage of that sale, right? Whatever it is. So that process then makes a sale. Here's the other secret, right? If someone opts into that page and they don't purchase, they get some email sent automatically, day 1, day 2, day 3, to educate them further on that product. And, you know, sometimes, and then from those emails, they're going to make that purchase as well, right? So a lot of people are not going to buy it right away, right? There's a saying, if someone can type this in the comments, that'd be great. The fortune is in the follow-up, right? So following up is very important. You know, it still happens. Let's go back in the olden days. You know, when you make sales on the phone, which is not what I recommend, you'd have to keep calling people back and calling people back and calling people back, answering questions and overcoming objections, which is something I don't do. I just don't enjoy that. And that was the process until someone made a sale. Online, it's, you know, 99% automated. So then those emails will add more value, education, and then people will make a sale and you will make a percentage of that sale. I'd love to know who makes, like, thank you, Ben, there. The fortune is in the follow-up. Exactly. So let me know, does this make sense? You know, just type "make sense" in the comments and let me know if this makes sense. I would love to know. Or just type X if you want, right? And who's been through a process like this? Let me know if you've been through a process like this. Maybe you've been through one of my processes like this, right? So I'm actually going to show you exactly what this looks like now through using one of my processes, all right? So I'm going to show you, and the point of this wasn't to be promoting this. Yeah, makes sense, great. But if you go to joinalex4.com, there's another training where I share more about my story, you know, also how this concept works, and, you know, even how you can get started as well if you want to learn more about this process, right? And this is what I'm going to run through right now, because this is my process and I want you guys to actually understand how it works. So if you go to that website, joinalex4.com, this is what you're going to come to, right? This is what I've created. It's a free video, a free training where I share, you know, how I went from 50K in debt. So how I went from 50K in debt and a dead-end job to building my dream online business and working from anywhere and traveling the world, right? And there's some information on there. You know, people that want to be able to learn this process, they can go in there, right? They can tap the button. This is the opt-in page, put in their information, and they're going to get the training on the next page, which I'm just going to show you now, right? I'm not going to play the training. It's alexfordlive.com. Oh, sorry, joinalexford.com, right? Yes. And I think that was, I don't know if it was Doug, domestic engineering. I don't know what your name is. If you could let me know, that'd be great. About debt makes you thirsty. Absolutely. Debt who agrees? Debt creates so much pain and it pushes you. It makes you thirsty to change your situation, right? So anyways, opt-in page. When someone opts in, it takes them to that second page, like a training. This looks a bit tit big, so let me do it like this, all right? And this is the training video, right? I created, as you can see, it's right here in my home office. And you're going to learn there a bit about my story, a bit about, you know, this whole process, right? You're going to learn about working hard, having integrity, and developing your skills. There you go, right? And people are going to watch that training. And, you know, there's a bit more information on there, some testimonials as well. And then after people watch that, I'm not going to play. I recommend watch it yourself. There's good information on there. Best video I've ever created for this, by the way. And then when someone taps that button, they're going to be taken to the next page, this one, right? Which this is the information about a course that I recommend that walks you step by step on how to do affiliate marketing and digital marketing, right? So, you know, there's a video there with my friend Dave. I've known him for a few years online, met him 3 weeks ago in Orlando, Florida, at an event that I spoke at, marketing event. It was pretty awesome. If you're curious, he interviewed me on his podcast. It's on my YouTube channel. There's a clip on my Instagram account that you can watch. Otherwise, you can go to my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/Alex Ford Live. Someone could type that in the comments. That'd be great. It's like an hour interview. I share like tons of stuff about all of this, right? But you'll learn more here at joinalexford.com, right? And what this teaches you, it's a 15-day course, right? So this is how the process works once you have a product. This is a 15-day course on how to do affiliate marketing, how to do digital marketing, how to actually do actionable steps to what I've just taught you over 15 days, right? So and you know, I'm going to break it down for you just a little bit so you guys know, right? It's a $7 course, right? And not trying to sell it to you here. This is just showing you the process. But if you want to join, this is what I recommend for people, all right? This is going to be the only commercial break I have here, all right? But you know, it's $7. In fact, this morning I went out to get a coffee and breakfast. It cost me $20, right? And a lot of people do that every day. But you know what's funny? A lot of people won't even invest $7 on something that can truly change their lives. But anyways, end of commercial break. So let's get back to how all this works. So the 15-day online business challenge actually teaches you that education. This is exactly what I learned a few years ago. It's still what I do in my business to be able to make a full-time income from home around my family. And the sales page usually shares what you're going to get, right? And this is what you're going to get. I'm not going to go through all of this. You guys can read it if you go through this process. But on day number 1, you learn the secret to starting and scaling, also growing a high-ticket business, especially in digital marketing. Like, what are those processes? Like, what is it that you need to do to be able to, how does all of this work even in more detail, right? It's all there, right? And Dave also shares in that training a bit about paid advertising, but I don't recommend paid advertising. In fact, he doesn't either. You can do this totally without, investing any money in paid ads. Day 2, you learn the core 4 high-ticket business models online. So actually, what are those core models that are the most profitable? I just shared one today, right? Affiliate marketing, that's one that falls under digital marketing. It's day number 3, watch me build a business in under 30 minutes. So all this process, Monica, you said the name of the website, joinalexford.com. There it is. Feel free to take a screenshot. But back to how all of this works, right? On day 3, you learn how to actually, what I just shared, right? This process I'm sharing, you actually learn on day 3 exactly how to set that up. And you even get the templates to do that and everything. Is really, really cool. So day number 4, how to master the inner game of wealth. That training is powerful. And that impacted me so much when I first watched it. Because when I watched it, sometimes we think it's just about the technical side of things, like the implementing things. But it changed my mindset. It made me realize, it made me realize what more is possible in terms of impacting my life. Right? I almost brought a tear to my eyes. And, I've gone on, my kids have never known me to work away from home, right? I'm full-time from home, never going to get a job ever again because I know how to do this, right? So day 3 is powerful, right? Day 5, the big day, is where you develop a business plan. It's not a corporate business plan like you'd get at college or uni. It's, really figuring out what are your goals, what do you want to achieve, what do you want for your family, what it's going to take to achieve that, right? What's your marketing strategy, your free marketing strategy, right? Day number 5, right? So that's day number 5. That's a big day. That's where you get so much clarity on everything you're learning. And there's more stuff questions. When should you quit your job when you're building a business? That's an important question because people are like, when should I quit my job? Right? Number 1, I don't recommend doing it right away because there's skills you have to learn as you go through something like this, right? But once you learn that, right, it might be 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, depending on how much action you're taking. So anyway, this is that sales page, right? That 3rd step. So back to what I was sharing, right? So you got your social media, you got your opt-in page. That was that first page I showed you. You've got your bridge page, which is the page with the video I showed you, and you've got that page, right, with the actual product information, right? And you learn tons of what are some high income skills? How do you generate leads or inquiries? Copywriting, how do you write things that are going to inspire and influence people, right? So that's a 15-day challenge. Right, and for me, that is what I recommend for people to get started. In fact, this wasn't supposed to be a sales thing, but if you choose to join that, I'm going to send you an email with next steps, and you'll get my phone number and everything, and I'm there for questions and support. Right, you can message me on Instagram one-on-one, and I give you that attention on there. Right. So, anyways, what happens when someone lands on a page like this? Right. So when someone lands on a page like this, they can choose to buy or they don't. Right? If they want that education to learn how to make, affiliate marketing, digital marketing work, all that information is there, right? That's what will happen. And this is with any product that you're promoting. Now, as you scroll down, there's more information. There's bonuses you get, right? There's the business plan, you get templates, scripts if you want stuff like that you can use in videos if you want to do videos. You don't have to do videos. There's a ton of stuff. Even the website I have looks a bit different, but it's the same, website. You get that. You get the template already made, so you don't have to create stuff. And the total value there is, actually scroll down to the bottom, right? it's about 3.5K, and this is with any product, it'll show this. It's only $7, right? And when someone purchases, they'll click that button, right, to go purchase whatever product you're promoting. In this case, it's this one, right? In this example. And then when someone clicks that, there's going to be additional products, that someone could purchase right away. This is standard digital marketing. This happens with any products. Now, if you do go down this process yourself, just let you know ahead up front, if you do choose to join the challenge, right, you can buy those additional products if you want, but you don't have to. When I bought this challenge a few years ago, I didn't buy all those additional products, right? Because I just wanted the challenge, right? But it's the same thing with anything you're promoting, right? So you can go through that process, right? And the cool thing is most companies, like this one as well, if you go through that 15-day challenge, if you don't like it, if it's not a fit for you, usually you'll know if it is, and if you like the training, community, education, the whole, all of it. But if you don't like it, the company will buy back the course from you within 30 days. They're really good with that. So you can basically get your $7 back, right? So, I've seen it happen. Not that many people do it because they get so much value from it, and people go on to make, replace their 9-to-5 doing this. But I thought I'd let you know that as well. And most good companies will offer something like that, right? Which I think is important anyway, because people have to test and trial things out for themselves, right? So if you want to do this, the 15-day challenge, go to, what was that link again? If someone could type it again, joinalexford.com. And again, you can take a screenshot and then mirror it on your Photos app if you want. But here's the thing too, like, if you do choose to go down this process, I would recommend, before you do it, create a new email address in Google just for this sort of stuff, for building your own side hustle. And the reason for that is for two. If you've signed up for this in the past 1-2 years ago, right, maybe you didn't get support, you'll get my support. By creating a new email address, you'll be able to create a new account, but also you'll have all your emails as you build your side hustle into one email account. And it is amazing where you can have everything in one spot and not have things confused, right? So one, if you want to work together, I'd recommend it takes literally 1.5 minutes to create an email address. You can always change it later again if you want. Now, if you are working with another company, with someone else that you join through and you're actively building your business, please don't sign up through me. I'm not here to try to take other people's, yes, self-investment says is the course lifetime, absolutely. You get it for life. You get updates. They've updated like 3 or 4 times over the last 4 years or so. They're working on a new update as well, so you get that for free. But please, I don't want people to I don't want it to steal other people's, members if you're already doing the challenge and doing this process. But if you haven't done it, or if you've done it 1 year, 2 years ago and you didn't get support, I'd recommend creating that new email address, because I am here to support you, and use that before you join. Now, any questions, guys? Any questions? Type in your questions in the comments. I'll be happy to answer them. I do have some other questions people typically ask, which I'll cover, because a lot of people, and I'll be happy to, maybe you've been through this process already, and maybe you have questions, and maybe that's why you didn't do it, but now you understand it, the process, right? But if you've got questions, post them in the comments, and I'll answer them for you. Again, there it is, joinalexford.com if you want to go through that process and, one, understand what that process, what I explained, looked like. 2, if you want to do the 15-day challenge and work together, feel free to join there as well, and just create a new email address first. So some questions. So firstly, someone says, can I sell expensive sunglasses? Our products have, yeah, you can sell sunglasses if you want, right? Again, if at the challenge you learn about how to sell things online and stuff, how to promote them, and you can, right? It's a similar process with sunglasses, but with sunglasses, I don't think usually there's a guarantee that companies are going to offer, because they're sunglasses, right? Like, they're going to get dirty, they're going to get scratched. Usually they'll have warranty. I like things with that have guarantees, because then people are not going to have that much risk. So I'd recommend look for something. I recommend digital products, and I recommend something with guarantee, right? Because it's quicker, it's safer. So another question as well that I have coming through here as well is, do you have to buy anything else? Do you have to buy anything else other than something like the $7 15-day online business challenge? And no, you don't have to buy anything else. Okay, there's no have tos. Now I will let you know, As you go through the checkout, as I explain in the training with how all of this digital marketing processes work, at the checkout, usually there's additional products someone can buy. You don't have to buy them. If you want to, you can. I personally didn't purchase them when I joined that challenge. Now, later on in the challenge, there are some advanced programs as well. Okay, there are advanced programs, but they're optional. Okay, there's no have-tos, there's no hard sells. I don't recommend joining companies that do hard selling either, because I don't like it. It feels yucky, right? Now, those programs, they're more in depth, they're more step by step. It's almost like getting a master's degree in digital marketing. Remember I said I'm totally transparent about things, so I'm happy to give all the information here. Those advanced courses, they're $4,500 US and $2,500 US. I chose to purchase them. In fact, when I got started, there was like a $15,000 package, and I purchased that. All right, but that doesn't exist anymore, by the way. But you don't have to buy anything else if you don't want to, right? I just chose it because I wanted additional education and just, figure this out and just make this happen easier and faster. But the $7 challenge, that's enough. If you go through that, you can start making this process work for yourself. All right, so I'd recommend focus on the 15-day challenge and commit yourself to it, right? I want to show you something, right? Who wants me to spill, what's that saying, spill all the tea? I'll spill all the tea right now, okay? If you do decide to go through that process, commit yourself to finishing it, right? Because a lot of people, they think just because you spend $7, they think that it's not going to be worth it, right? And a lot of people, there's not much value. Seriously, they could charge hundreds of thousands of dollars for this education. And a lot of people do go through it, and guess what? They don't even complete it. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to spill all the tea here. I'm going to go behind the back office and prove it to you. If you want to make a change in your life, commit yourself to going through the challenge, because trust me, changed my life. I shared that testimony story of Sarah, who made 100K in 3 months. It changed her life. The other girl, Em, it changed her life, right? The people, someone asked, how long does it take to be able to make this work? The people that don't take action never make it work. The people that go through the education and implement and are consistent and ask questions, I'll be there to support you. If you ask questions, they do make it work. Right? I've got another person, Eleni, and I've got people all over the world, but she's in New Zealand and she's starting to crush it now. Really building, getting momentum with her business in the last, I think, month and a half roughly. So anyway, look at this. This is people that have completed the challenge. Last challenge they completed. I'm not going to give private information here, but look at this. This person bought it. They didn't even start it. This person didn't start it. This person got to day 4, day 3, none, 2, 3, none, right? None means they didn't start it. Got to day 1, right? This person completed it. Day 4, this person completed it. This person completed it, right? Do you realize, guys, success is based on being committed to achieving your dreams, right? I don't know if you guys have seen that movie, The Secret, where you kind of you picture and you meditate on those dreams that you want, and there's a guy sitting on the couch thinking about his Ferrari or whatever. If you just sit on your couch and think about your Ferrari and get good feelings and excited about it, you're not going to get a Ferrari. Because that's what a lot of people think. Oh, if I just think about my dreams, I'm going to achieve them. No, it takes action. It takes commitment. It takes work. It takes learning new skills, being coached, asking questions, and taking consistent action to change your future, to change your family's future and your circumstances, right? And that's proof there. So I would recommend, if you do this, get through that challenge, right? Because by the time you finish it, you'll have the skills, the knowledge, the education to truly change your financial situation over the next few months, right? So anyway, just wanted to prove, show that to you, right? And it's only $7. Again, I spent $20 on breakfast this morning, right? Didn't even think twice about it, right? Most people will do something like that, but they're not going to spend, $7, on a 15-day challenge that will change their lives. And by the way, who wants to see what the challenge looks like? I'll show you, all right? If this loads, and there it is. That's the way it looks like on the inside. It's got day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and that's the training. The first one's 51 minutes, so much value, right? The next one thinks about 40 minutes, then 30 minutes. And then when you get down here, they range between 10 minutes to 20 minutes. So it's very doable. You can go as fast as you want or as slow as you want. You can take your time, right? You don't have to complete it in 15 days. You've got it for the rest of your life as well. But I'd recommend get through it. And there's, actionable steps, exercises, testimonials, things like that, people that are having success, right? So that's it there. And also you do get an advisor. So you have my support for sure. But they give you like a business advisor that will coach you, that will answer questions, that will guide you, that will answer questions. So if you do it, I'd recommend, booking your call as soon as possible, because they are a business. So many people are signing up because they want to change their financial future, right? So anyway, again, most people don't finish this challenge like I proved to you just before. So if you want to change your financial situation, I'd recommend go through those 15 days. And any questions, reach out to me, all right? I am here for support, right? I do, anyone that goes through this, they get my attention, right? They get my support, So anyways, you guys got that. And again, the link is joinalexford.com. Right? If you want to go to that, I already went through that process. There's that video where I explain more about the concept. I share more about my story and my journey, and how you can implement and how you can get started actioning everything that I've trained in this video. Okay, I'd love to know who got value from this. Some people are like, thank you. Just type in value into the comments and let me know if you got value from this. Right? Again, I'm live on Instagram, TikTok, my Facebook group as well. But if anyone's on here and got value, let me know. Right? And this whole thing was for me to give you guys something, right? To give you guys this understanding, to give you guys this knowledge, right? But here's the only little bit of Monica's like, I got value, awesome. Here's the only little selfish bit that I'm going to share with you guys. This is the first time I've done a live. I've done lives before, but this was a new training. I was up last night to create it. It's 11 a.m. here in Perth, and I've been going on for it, like, wow, longer than I expected. But anyways, I wanted to give as much value. You guys are enjoying it, right? So I was up late last night. I didn't even get enough, like a good quality sleep to be able to come and do this. And I've been planning this for a little while. And yesterday, I've been thinking for a little while, I want to get a new laptop. I don't have a laptop. I've got a Mac Mini. I've got a setup here. And I have an iPad that, clearly I've been using it, right? But an iPad, I've wanted to get a laptop, right? A new MacBook Pro, one of those new cool ones. And I told myself last night, okay, so if you guys, this is, I thought this was going to be selfish, but I'm turning this into a value lesson here, right? When you want to take action, hey, Rod, how are you, Rodney? I see you've joined on here. Good to see you. I'm just almost at the end of my live, brother. But the replay is going to be on my Instagram up for 48 hours. So anyway, the value here, I said, if we've been on here, I think an hour and a half roughly delivering this education, and a lot of people are not going to take action on this. Hey, Shawan, good to see you on here as well. But a lot of people, they don't take action on what they learned. Like serious, I showed you, right? Let me show you again. But a lot of people don't take action. Why? Because they don't have motivation enough to make something happen, right? Whatever it is, losing weight, changing their relationships. It could be, starting an online business. And again, most people, they would start something or they want something, but they don't take action. And I showed it to you again. When people buy a $7 educational course, they don't start it. They get to day 4, day 3, right? And then you've got people that do complete it, that are committed to completing it, right? So here's the secret to taking action in whatever you want and creating those results, changing your life, and having that freedom that you want and impacting your family for generations to come. And here's the secret. The secret is creating leverage within yourself. And what do I mean by that? Or leverage in the US. Hey, Rodney. So it's creating leverage. Like, what's your why? What's your driving force? What's that thing that's going to make you create those results? For me, it's my family. I shared at the beginning of this training, I started doing all of this thing because I wanted to be at home. And that when I had kids one day, I wanted to be at home with them because I didn't have my dad at home much because he was always working. He had 2 jobs. He had his job and a church that he worked at, right? And for me, because I've been doing this full time since 2014, my kids have never known dad or their mom to work away from home. Best gift I could give them. And even to today, they drive me, right? That award up there, right, again, is for making 100K with one affiliate program. I've done it multiple times with multiple affiliate programs, right? I even got a ring. I don't even have the ring here. It's like a 6-figure ring, right? But what drives me? My family. And I put a video on Instagram on me and the kids opening up this award. You guys can go check it out if you want. And they were part of this, right? They are a part of it. And, you know, your kids are watching you. They copy what you do. They model, not all the time, but, you know, you have a lot of influence. And for me, my driving force even now is I want my kids, I want to be an example. I want to be an example of what I want my kids to be, right? Kids don't do what you tell them to do, right? Or do this, do that, but then you don't do it yourself. And then they're going, well, mommy and daddy don't do it. But if you're the example of what you want them to be, kids will follow you. And that is my biggest driving force. That every day, I was up late creating this training and the slides and up late to do this. And to add value, right? Usually I do 2 hours work a day in my business, but sometimes if I have something to do, then I to spend a whole day or a whole night because I want to get it done, I'll do it because they're my motivating factor, right? And they're already going to start their own YouTube channel, right? That's optional, but they love YouTube. Kids love YouTube these days. And we've bought my daughter her first iPhone, a new iPhone, because she's going to launch and my son's going to do it on his iPad, launch their own YouTube channel next year and start making money themselves as kids, right? Like, they're following in my footsteps. And one day, when they're at college, university, if they want to even go, or my goal is when they finish high school, they've made their first 100K. Because then they have options, then they have skills, right? But why? It comes down to you take action when you know what you want, and why you're doing something, right? Why you're doing something. And what was I going to say? Like, I've gone so much with this, right? Being motivated. I've kind of, anyways, you know, when you do something like this, it's all about changing your future, right? And you want to be motivated. And I don't even know what I was going to say. Look, but I've just kind of gone on a tangent. But, you know, you've got to know your why you want to do things, right? Do you want to change your life? Do you want to impact your kids' lives, right? And whether you buy into a course, whether if you don't go through it, right, you're not going to be committed, right? But making that change and deciding I am going to transform my life. So anyway, I don't know where I was. There was a point of this, but the whole point is, what's your why? You know, why are you committed to transforming your life? And use that to motivate you, right? And continue taking consistent action. Because again, most people quit, right? Most people quit. So anyway, guys, I hope you got value from this motivation. Yeah, right? If you have to stay, I don't recommend staying up all night, you know, when you're building your business. But if you have to, if you have that fire in your belly to make something happen, you'll do it. You know, let me share this. This comes up often. It came up yesterday. Some people are like, oh, I don't have the time. I don't have the money to implement what I've taught in this training, right? Sometimes it might require education, tools, right? I even know free tools you can use. But usually there might be some sort of investment, even if it's $7, right? But people are like, I don't have the time. I don't have the money to be able to do anything. Well, for me, when I got started, that's why I started implementing what I taught in this training. Because I didn't have the time, I didn't have the money. I was in $50,000 debt. I was working 12 plus hours a day and feeling exhausted at the end of the day. But I made it happen, right? I got started. I tried to fit in, minutes here, minutes there, just to make it happen because I wanted my life to transform. And Christmas is coming up. 2023 is coming up. And I released a video on Instagram and TikTok, Facebook, on everything I've trained here. Because this is the biggest opportunity for 2023. And still not many people know about it. A lot of people ask, is this, with affiliate marketing, digital marketing, that it's just saturated, and it's not. Any other questions? Someone's like, do you shoot your own content? I do. I just use my phone. Sometimes I use a fancy camera, which I don't even recommend for people. I've been doing this 11 years. So I love, being able to learn new skills too. And I've been learning a little bit of filmmaking just for fun. So someone's like, what training, man? This live, it was like a 1.5 hour training. So feel free to rewatch it. If you guys want to go learn more, rewatch this training. Oh, here we go. What kinds of clients do you target? That's a great question. All right, let me answer that. If you guys have any more questions, answer them here. Type them here and I'll answer them. So when you're building a business online, you can choose whatever clients you want to target, as long as, here's the secret. You choose a type of client and what their problems and challenges are, and then you match a product you don't have to create, as we discussed in this training. You match a product with that client. When you match that client with that product, sales are made, and you earn a percentage of that sale, right? That's the secret. You could be in the health niche and promote, I don't know, keto products for people that want to lose weight and get healthier. You could be in the relationships niche and find relationships education courses, and you match it with people that want to improve their relationships or marriages, right? For me, I love the wealth niche, okay? Because, this whole industry of digital marketing and making an income online has changed my life over the last 11 years. So I match people that want to be able to transform their lives and make an income online with education that teaches them how to do that, right? And that's the people I help. Now, I've actually changed who I helped. 11 years ago, I used to do more personal development, mindset, improving your life, right? Success tips, and I enjoyed that. And then I decided to change that, and I moved more to like the network marketing niche, like the friends and family thing, and training them on how to use online marketing to be able to build their businesses. I did that. But then today, I kind of transitioned to that third niche where now I just like to help people to be able to actually learn, I think this is not alive. This is alive. This is totally alive. Black Clouds Air. I'm not sure what your name there is. But now I've transitioned to the wealth niche. And why? It's not a pre-recorded live. I'm actually live on Instagram. I'm live on TikTok and Facebook, my Facebook group. But anyway, so the wealth niche. Why? Because so many people are tired of their 9-to-5s. And by the way, those niches are like the biggest niches that you can tap into. The health niche. Everyone wants to lose weight. Well, not everyone, but there's so many people that want to lose weight and get healthy, want to eat better. The relationships niche, so many people that want to learn how to improve their relationships. And the wealth niche, people that want to learn how to transform their current financial situation, right? If you do any of those niches, you're going to transform your life by helping people and promoting products in those niches. But again, for me, I love the wealth niche. That's what I do. That's what I help people with. Again, if you want to learn that, finally it worked. He knows, I see what you were doing there. You just wanted to get my attention. I like that. But if you want to learn it, do you want to come say hi, love? Or all good? You want to come, Ethan? No, you don't have a shirt on, love. Okay, next time we'll go put a shirt on. This is my daughter.
Hi.
Right. This is my daughter Ivanka. Right. And Ivanka. Oh, so what's your name?
Ivanka.
And what I shared with you guys what she was going to do next year. What are you doing next year, love?
I'm creating my YouTube channel.
She's creating her YouTube channel. Yep. And what are you getting from Christmas from Mummy and Daddy?
A phone.
Yeah, what type of phone?
An iPhone.
An iPhone, so that you can?
Create videos for YouTube.
Yeah, and you can make?
Money.
So see guys, even my daughter, she's learned to want to be, to be confident on camera just through watching Dad, through being part of what we do, and she's amazing. All right, so say bye to everyone. And I think my son went to put on a shirt because he didn't have a shirt on. So anyways guys, look, it's impacted even my family's life, right? And here comes the other little man. There we go. Say hi.
I almost have a 6-pack.
You almost have a 6-pack? What, here? Really? You got a 6-pack? And what's this?
Transformers shirt.
Transformers shirt, right? And do you also want to do what Daddy and Ivanka's going to do?
Yeah, I want to make $20 by doing charismatic. Oh yeah, we do charismatic.
Oh yeah, he does like a personal development.
And there's something that I want to buy.
Yeah, they do personal development for kids, so learning about mindset, entrepreneurship. And what do you want to do next year with you?
YouTube.
YouTube.
Like my own YouTube channel.
Yeah, he wants to create his own YouTube channel, and he's going to do that as well. So
And
they're
he's
both.
only 6!
And he's only 6. Yeah, that's right. So, anyways, big boy. Hey, and you know what? Let's ask him a question. Can I ask you a question, guys?
What?
Do you guys like that Daddy works from home?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you're still around us.
Let's see around. Well, you know what? I'm going to go work a job starting next week.
No, you're tricking us.
No, but I will.
That. No, you're definitely
I know your trick since I was 3, this stuff.
And I'm going to leave home at 7 a.m. in the morning before you guys go to school, and I'm going to come back home at 6 p.m.
You're tricking us.
Tricking us? No, guys, we're not going to. You know what, guys? This is the power of what I've taught in this training.
The power!
The power, yes. Right? Being at home around your kids. Guys, have you guys known Daddy to work away from home? Like, has Daddy ever had a job in your life?
No.
No, exactly,
Since
right?
since I was born and alive, no, you've never.
Exactly, right? And you know what? If you have kids, why not spend more time with them, right? Have more time and be around them at home. And guys, do we sometimes go out in the mornings on work days, like during the week, and we go do things sometimes? Yeah. You know, I've got no restrictions. You know, we can go out to a cafe, skateboarding the other morning for an hour or something.
Once we had a hot breakfast.
Yeah, we had a hot breakfast in the mornings, right? So, you know, this is the power, guys. ABHJ. No. You said you escaped the Matrix. I escaped the Matrix. I'm never going back again. And you know what? My kids are now learning. We're going to start learning next year how to, you know, start their own YouTube channels and make money as kids.
I'm going to be in year 1 next year.
Yeah, he's going to be in year 1 next year.
Year 4 for me!
Just out of school now. Cool. So anyways, awesome, guys. Someone's like, you and your kids open my mind even more. Thank you. And can I be their first subscriber? Yes. Obviously, I'll share that as well. Hey, but go rewatch this training.
I already have a channel. And I already have 4 or 3 subscribers.
But no video, so we're not going to share it.
We only have 1 video for now.
And go check out, you know, after you watch this replay, I share more about the training I delivered today at joinalexford.com. That link's also on my profile, like in the bio, and it's always there. So feel free to check it out if you want to work together and implement all this. You know, I'll be there to support you. I explain all in this training and in that, you know, video as well. So anyways, you guys take care.
3, 2, 1.